We get a tremendous number of sick kittens and adult cats throughout the year, and we have outgrown our current isolation facility.
Well, it's the blackening seasoning that's given it that amazing color.
This is so good.
Good, that's delicious. Very tasty.
Fraser Focus, a fresh perspective beyond the bridge.
Hello and welcome to Fraser Focus, a fresh perspective from beyond the bridge, giving the South Fraser and Fraser Valley regions a voice. I'm Leah Bolton.
And I'm Dean Atwell, and on this episode, the focus is on all things festive. We'll be taking a look at how the local communities are celebrating and giving back.
On this episode, we'll be visiting with a local chef and getting some savory tips on holiday cuisine.
But to get things started, what celebrates the start of the season better than lighting up the Christmas tree?
That tree is 55 feet tall, and there are people from all over coming to see it get lit.
And I believe about 10,000 bulbs on that tree.
10,000. That's a lot of bulbs.
The annual Surrey Tree Lighting Festival has moved to its new home of City Plaza this year, where thousands from the local communities will be descending for a sleighful of family fun and music.
Well, we used to have this event over at Central City Shopping Mall, but now that we've moved into the new City Hall, we've relocated the event just, a few steps away from that plaza to our City Hall Plaza. We're going to hit over 15,000 people throughout the day.
Well, it's a lot more condensed. It's an area that's easily accessible to everybody. There's obviously no traffic issues, and I'm pretty happy with it. So.
What's a festival without mini donuts? Here we go. Oh. Thank you.
It's a lot better than last year. It looks beautiful. It looks brilliant.
2, 1, light it up! A great way to kick off the holiday season here in Surrey.
From giant massive trees to small local trees that belong in your living room, Dean and I recently visited Arts Nursery.
Which brings us to the age-old question, real versus fake. We found out what the community feels. All right, let's shake these pines off. And it goes in here.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Ready? Okay.
Perfect, get all those needles out.
Millions of Christmas trees are sold in North America each year. Luckily, 93% of those are recycled.
The thought of cutting down a real tree can put a damper on the holidays for some, which brings us to the age-old question, real versus fake.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, a lot of people, feel they don't want to cut down a tree because they feel they're killing a tree. But in actual fact, it's a crop, and it's actually a lot more eco-friendly. All the Christmas tree farms are replanting yearly so that they can have their crop for future years. These are some small ones that are grown.
And the best parts of owning a real Christmas tree?
The smell. Ever since I've been a kid, we had real ones, so.
These trees can go back into the environment. Sometimes they're even kept whole and used in wildlife habitat.
Ooh,
Noble.
This is the one.
Environmentally is more friendly, real or fake?
Real. They grow those trees for Christmas. If we didn't buy them, they wouldn't grow them and wouldn't have them.
Okay.
So Dean, what kind of tree are you getting this year?
Real, definitely real. Love seeing them in the windows of homes as we pass by.
Speaking of windows, some local high school students painted some really nice ones this year. Tis the season to be giving. Local Surrey businesses have partnered up with local high school students and charities on the Santa Window Walk to help give everyone a Christmas.
And on to the next one.
It's original.
It is.
Yeah.
It
Can we
is.
get points for that?
Yeah, there's points for creativity. That's for
Exactly.
sure.
We've had about 4 different schools that have painted windows. And one of our goals at the Downtown Surrey BIA is trying to really engage the communities and the businesses in the area. So this event kind of does a bit of both.
After you.
It's bringing people outside the store, which is bringing people in the area. That's what I like.
Did you donate to some charity
Yes,
today?
I did.
Yeah? Which ones?
The Girl Guides one.
And you're here to raise awareness.
To raise funds too for camps for the girls. We're just meeting some new people too that are wanting to give some resources to some of the kids that they're seeing in the community.
Gives information of the programs.
Well, at this time of the year, it's hard not to be surrounded by all things Christmas. Thousands of individuals from the Fraser region have descended to the TradeX in Abbotsford to find that special gift for that special someone.
After the break, we'll be exploring a similar topic, giving back. In the meantime, I'm going to play with these trains.
Yeah, I go to the Christmas Bureau every year. It's hard to get in because there's so many families.
Welcome back to Fraser Focus.
Bringing you local stories from the Fraser region that are often overlooked by mainstream media.
Our next story takes a look at a group of individuals who make it possible for everyone to enjoy the holidays.
Yeah, I go to the Christmas Bureau every year because being a single mom is pretty hard. This helps out a lot with me, but it's hard to get in because there's so many families.
What's your favorite part about Christmas?
Getting your presents. Yeah. You guys are gonna knock me over.
For over 40 years, the Surrey Christmas Bureau has been assisting low-income families over the holiday season, giving them the gift of Christmas.
GWL Realty Advisors this year was an extremely generous donor. They're giving us this 38,000 square foot space, and people will pick out their toys for their children. Then they're able to go into the used section as well, and they'll be able to pick out whatever they'd like for their family.
Ladies' pants, they're good shape. They're given 1, 2, 3, all the way up to usually about 100 people a day, and then they come back to us on a certain day. In the 6 in the evening, okay?
It's a lot of help during the holidays, you know, with kids and whatnot.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids.
You just wake up and you think of all those boys and all those girls that are happy because of what we do as volunteers.
Presents and candy!
Although it may be easy to remember to give back during the holiday season, there are those that contribute year-round.
Dean recently met up with a volunteer organization that helps special needs kids achieve those athletic goals.
Well, there's several talented and accomplished skaters here preparing to compete in the 2015 Special Olympics BC Winter Games. There are over 4,300 athletes training in 57 communities across BC, and this wouldn't be all made possible without the dedicated support of over 3,300 volunteers.
Okay, looks good?
Yes.
2 of our skaters are past world champions. 3 of our skaters have been to the national level in Special Olympics, and 6 of them were going to provincials.
It's really cool to see them progress, so yeah, she's come a long way.
And you're a volunteer as well?
I am, yeah, and it's my favorite thing to do. I had to stop for a couple of years because of school, and I hated it, and I'm so happy to be back now.
When I was younger, I gave up all my sports because I was not as good as everybody else. If there wouldn't be any Special Olympics, I don't know what I would be doing right now. It's unbelievable how much it changes everybody.
You and Ben need to work on a little more speed, okay?
Being there was incredible. It's great to see so many people lending their time to make a difference in their communities.
That being said, the Langley Animal Protection Society helps as well, but not so much for people. They help animals. Oh, you're okay. It's okay. You're doing so good.
Little
Oh, he
manicure.
In 2003, the animal control contract with the township of Langley and the SPCA expired. Dedicated volunteers stepped up, and the Langley Animal Protection Society was born. 11 years later, it's time to expand the facility.
What we want to do is put another building right over here.
so that we can help treat some of the cats that are sick before they go up for adoption.
We're estimating that there's about 22,000 cats, unowned cats living on the streets of Langley. We get a tremendous number of sick kittens and adult cats throughout the year, and we have outgrown our current isolation facility.
I found this cat in my yard, and I want to know if you can help me.
We generally take their temperature, we deflea, deworm all the cats on intake, and give a vaccine if they appear to be healthy.
We also give away 240 free spay and neuter certificates every year, so if you live in Langley, can't afford to have your cat spayed or neutered, you can come here. We don't want money being the barrier.
And those are just a few examples of how people in our community have dedicated their time to giving back.
We'll be right back on Fraser Focus with a local chef providing culinary cooking tips for the holiday season.
And spicy, I think it's okay for you guys?
Oh yeah, we like spicy.
Okay, good.
Welcome back to Fraser Focus. In keeping with the festive food theme, we're going to be heading on to Well Seasoned to meet with Chef Angie. But first, we're going to stop by a local retailer to pick up one of the main ingredients at JD Farms. Well, Janice, thanks for meeting with us here. I believe we're looking for some turkey breasts for our ingredients. So tell me a little bit about JD Farms.
Well, this is a family-run business that was started about 30 years ago, and we have over 20 people now that are employed here. And as you can see, we have our deli and our store side over here as well. We have a little bistro side over there where you can get hot turkey sandwiches or cold turkey sandwiches.
Nice. And what else? So in the back here, you package the meat yourself?
We do a lot of processing ourselves. As you can see in the case here, there's a lot of different parts and sausages and ground meat and things that way. And that's all made here on site.
All right,
so we'll head on into the back and we'll show you what's happening back there.
Yes.
I think the girls are just doing up a little bit of pepperoni right now. And we've got a couple of the girls here that are feeding it through here. And they're getting it lined up, ready to go. We were one of the first turkey farms in Canada to be GAP certified and to the 5-step program. It's all about how they're taken care of and how they're growing right from day one and all the way through. And we feel that a healthy turkey is a happy turkey, and it passes along that way.
Okay, so time to get that homegrown turkey over to Chef Angie.
Absolutely, it's all ready to go for you there, Dean.
Thank you so much.
There you are.
Appreciate
You're
it.
most welcome.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome to Well Seasoned. Come on in.
Thank you so much. Can't see to wait.
Let's get cooking.
At Well Seasoned with Angie. She's got a few treats for us today. We just brought in the turkey.
Yeah, very much looking forward to seeing how this all turns out.
Well, turkey's great for the holidays, but it doesn't have to be just about the roasted turkey, right?
Because that's usually what I think of. I think of the big turkey and the Brussels sprouts and the cranberries, but we've got...
And the mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
Don't forget the mashed potatoes.
But we've got pasta.
Yeah, why
and
not?
Garlic.
Yeah, so I think during the holidays, everybody's so busy with all of their
traditional
parties
cooking,
and, their activities and doing your Christmas baking. So you need to have a couple of quick recipes in your repertoire that you can just pull out on a Wednesday night and make a nice dinner for your family. So I'm going to turn it into a quick pasta. So we're going to start our sauces. The sauce is a mixture of artichoke, lots of garlic, some cream. Tons and tons of flavor, but really simple. So we're gonna start with a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Okay. So because this is such a quick recipe, we're going to use some, this is chopped fresh onion.
It's basic stuff here. It's stuff that everyone can get a hold of.
This is some roasted garlic, and so you can go ahead and roast your own garlic at home. And that's just been roasted in a bit of olive oil with some herbs.
And what temperature did you set this to?
It's at medium high. So we're looking to get some saute on the onions. We want to cook them down. So why don't you go ahead and spread about half of this out. This is a blackening seasoning that we make at Well Seasoned. Spread it out on the plate, because we're going to dust our turkey in it. We're going to make some turkey medallions.
Here we go, spreading about half of the bag. Thicker?
No, that's pretty good. We can add more if we need to. So this is our blackening seasoning. So it has a good amount of heat to it,
Yeah.
And spicy, I think, is okay for you guys.
Oh yeah, we like spicy.
Okay, good. So we're just going to get our other pan ready as well.
Okay.
And again, same treatment in this pan. We're going to do some butter and some olive oil in this pan. And we're going to get this one on pretty high heat. Because that's the pan we're going to cook our turkey in.
Tell us a little bit about the cut there. What do we have?
Well, so this is a boneless, skinless turkey breast. And it's super fresh. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the skin off.
And while you're doing that, Angie, personally, why we chose her, she's very involved in the community. Just became counselor as well.
That's right.
For Langley.
Langley Township.
Yeah.
Well, what's not to love here, Leah? Langley's a great place. I want to, be part of the decisions that are going to make our community even better as we grow. That's really what my objective is. So we're going to blacken this. Now what I'm going to get you to do, your hands of course are super clean as well. So go ahead and dredge and then straight into the hot pan. I'm going to wash my hands.
Perfect. Okay, here we go, dredging. As even as I can get. There we go.
Throw that into the hot butter over here. Oh, that does smell good.
Look at me, fill the pan.
You haven't crowded the pan, which is nice.
And while the pasta's cooking, we're gonna go to a break. When we come back, we're gonna move on to the dessert. One of your favorites, Dean?
Absolutely, gingerbread cake. Oh, tasty.
Oh, yep. All right.
Welcome back to Fraser Focus, bringing you stories from beyond the bridge. We're here at Well Seasoned with Chef Angie Kwali.
Before the break, we were making an artichoke turkey type
artichoke, garlic, and parmesan pasta with blackened turkey. So simple.
It's better when she says it.
So while we were at break, we added our artichokes, our marinated artichokes, into our garlic. Our turkey's ready to go. We just drained the pasta, so what we're going to do now is just finish this sauce.
Okay.
So we're going to add some whipping cream. We're going to add some Parmesan cheese, and this is just freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And do you want to go ahead and throw that fresh parsley in, Leah?
Parsley's good.
Everybody likes parsley.
You know, it makes a great side for this turkey.
So this is something that you guys can do at home as well.
So easy. So let's go ahead and add our cooked pasta. So we cook this just to al dente because we're going to finish it in the sauce. And if I had a bigger pan, we could fit all of this pasta
I'm ready.
in. Are you hungry? So let's plate this up.
Okay.
So some pasta, and then our
Nice.
delicious blackened turkey. So this is going to be ridiculously tender and just so delicious with this pasta because it's going to be nice and spicy.
So we're going to taste test the pasta and then we're going to move on to the dessert. Now we picked this up earlier. Angie, tell us about this while we eat away.
Yeah, you guys were at Vista d'Oro today. I'm so jealous. It's beautiful there. And they make preserves with their wine. And we're going to incorporate this into our festive dessert.
This is so good.
Good.
Yeah, that's delicious. Very tasty.
Hey, Angie sent me over. We're making a gingerbread cake, and she said that you might have something to spice it up with.
I bet we do. Do you want to try some of our preserves?
Nice. You have some right here. What do we have?
We have some orchard pear and pinot noir.
Okay.
We have plum with vanilla and star anise.
Okay.
We have our spiced apple and gewürztraminer and our best-selling fig and walnut wine. Did you say a ginger cake?
Yes, gingerbread cake.
We have a spiced apple and gewürztraminer.
And just dip her right in.
Dip her right in. I can help you out there.
Yeah. Oh, I got some.
Here you go.
Here, you want to try with me?
I will
Might as well.
absolutely try with you.
There we go.
I can pretend I've never tasted this before.
Okay, here we go.
It better be good.
Well, it is really good. So you just put this on top?
Yeah, I think that'll be perfect with the gingerbread. Okay, here, Leah. This is the spiced apple and gewürztraminer.
This is gonna taste great.
Good
we'll
luck.
see you later.
Okay,
Thank
see
you.
ya. Bye.
One of the ingredients we've just picked up, spiced apple and gewürztraminer. Gingerbread men, very familiar with. Cakes, not so much.
So this is sort of a traditional, or not so traditional, gingerbread cake, and then we're going to use the Vista d'Oro preserve in our whipping cream. So I'm going to get you to do the heavy lifting, okay?
Done.
We're going to add the brown sugar. The cake bakes for about 30 minutes, but this prep time goes really quick.
Okay.
So we're going to add our molasses, because you can't have gingerbread without molasses. So that was 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar and about 2/3 of a cup of molasses.
Now this is the way gingerbread men start, I believe.
It is.
Okay.
So we've got some butter, because you can't really have baked
Too much
goods
butter.
without
No,
butter.
no.
So that's some soft butter. So this is boiling water. So we want 2/3 of a cup again of the boiling water. So what we're trying to achieve here is this is going to melt our butter, and that's going to bring the whole thing together. And the ingredients are things you'll have around the home. The key to this is really having fresh spices for the actual cake itself. So this is fresh cloves. So we're going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of fresh clove. We're going to add a really generous teaspoon of really good quality cinnamon. And the ginger in the gingerbread, of course, is pretty crucial. So this is a really good quality dried ginger. And we're going to add 2 generous spoonfuls of the ginger. So we're just going to incorporate this together. Is your butter coming together?
It's coming together. It's starting to.
That's okay. So what we're going to do is, you want that to kind of cool off, because it's got boiling water, but we need to add an egg. So you don't want to add the egg while it's boiling.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
You're like a machine in the kitchen. I love it.
There we go. 1 egg.
Okay. So if you're comfortable with how that is,
Absolutely.
let's go ahead and add our dry ingredients into our wet. So keep mixing. There we go.
Now this is baking. We're going to bake this, so.
Yeah, you need to keep it in the bowl.
Okay, sorry. This is where power tools come in. There we go.
So we've greased and floured a baking pan.
Oh.
And so you want to make sure this is done before it goes in the oven. Our oven's preheated to 350 degrees. And this is some fresh, this is dried candied ginger. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some of this into the recipe as well. So I like just random little pieces. You can go ahead and chop it. So if you're happy with how that looks, it's nice and smooth, you can go ahead and scrape it into our cake pan.
Ooh.
This might do a better job for you.
See, the right man with the right tools is where it's at. There we go.
His weight behind the
There's
spatula.
a gingerbread man right here. There we go.
Perfect. So we just want to make sure that that's nice
I
and
saw
spread
that.
out in the pan. Yeah, you've got to be able to lick your fingers. And then this is ready to go in the oven.
Perfect. Let's throw that in.
350 for about 30 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to add some of the Vistadoro preserve. So this is the apple and Gewürztraminer, and this is really going to take the dessert to the next level.
Whoa, hey, this is
Simmer
all
down
over the
over
place over
there.
here. Let's turn this on. There we
Yeah,
go.
just a little bit of the Vistadoro preserves on top so people know that we mean business around here. Is this your first gingerbread cake?
It is my first gingerbread cake. It's actually my first. I can't believe I missed out.
So while Dean's eating there, I just wanted to thank you, Angie, for your fantastic recipes here. I'm sure a couple people will be trying them over the holidays.
Yeah, they're easy and they incorporate local ingredients, which is fun. So get together with your friends and family and break some bread, make some cake.
Cheers. And that's all for this festive edition of Fraser Focus. We'll be back soon with more stories from beyond the bridge. I'm Dean Atwell.
And I'm Leah Bolton. Thanks for watching. Wishing you and your family happy holidays.